back to Banter Wars. We have the 6th episode, the last chance for some of our competitors to get into the final episode, which will air in 2 weeks' time, not 1 week, because I'm going on holiday. So in 2 weeks' time after this episode, we will have the Banter Wars 1.5 final. Let's see which competitors get into that last episode. Today on Banter Wars 1.5, 4 more competitions. We have Foreigners, King of the Hill, Weapons Match, and Sumo. Plenty more robot smashing banter for us to get our greedy little fingers on. Who's in the Foreigners competition this week? We have Saujin from Australia. We have Phantom Phoenix from Russia. We have what's the Greek voice sound like? I don't know, but we've got Stelios from Greece, and we've got Devozpaz from India. At least I think he's from India. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But these are our Foreigners. They're not from any specific place. They're just people from random countries who didn't fit into any of the other categories. So, who is going to be the last robot into the Foreigners final? Let's find out now. To the parking lot arena for the Foreigners. 3, 2, 1, off they go. So Devozpaz, Sojin, Stelios and Phantom Phoenix. They come together straight off. One-on-one between Sojin and Phantom Phoenix. Now Sojin comes back away from Phantom Phoenix and comes to attack Stelios. I think part of the weapon came off Stelios there. That was very quick. Stelios is now simply just a box with no way of attacking the others. It's looking very unlikely that will come on top now. The robot, the weapon on Phantom Phoenix is smoking after a collision from Devozpaz's weaponry. Quickly, we're seeing 2 of the robots starting to show themselves as superior here. Unfortunate for Phantom Phoenix, parts are now falling off of Phantom Phoenix. I think Stelios is put on its side. Sojin's put Stelios on its side, and I think we can safely say that Stelios is out of it. How unfortunate. I think the weapon's gone from Phantom Phoenix. We can see that massive collision on the back of Phantom Phoenix. Sojin's a very strong robot, very powerful. It's causing that damage on the back of Phantom Phoenix. I think Devozpaz took the weapon off. It's looking pretty grim for Phantom Phoenix, if I'm honest. Looking bad for the Russian. So it could well be between Sojin and Devozpaz, but we're not counting out Phantom Phoenix quite yet because it's coming on the side of Devozpaz stuck against the wall. Now they're both attacking Phantom Phoenix again. This is bullying. Phantom Phoenix on its side. Devozpaz underneath with Sojin sort of holding it in place at the moment. They're taking turns. Now Phantom Phoenix is upside down. And Sojin's going to go back on the attack on Phantom Phoenix. Leave him alone. He's had enough. Although he is still in it, I don't think he's going to come out on top of this battle. Devozpaz is trying to find something to do while Sojin brings the punishment to Phantom Phoenix. Now Devozpaz comes in with a major hit on the back of Sojin. That was a good attack, and that could be good if it goes to a judge's decision. I think it could well go that way because we're not seeing any of these robots looking like they're out of it. I think maybe Phantom Phoenix is out, but the other 2 look particularly strong, particularly dangerous, and I'm not sure who's going to come out on top. And the game is finished. We're going to have to go to a judge's decision. Stelios didn't last long. The weapon came off pretty much straight away under pressure from Sojin. So Sojin gets points there for the judges for basically knocking out Stelios. Devozpaz did some major damage on Phantom Phoenix, but Phantom Phoenix stayed alive till the end. Sojin also did damage, pushed Phantom Phoenix around, leaving Devozpaz out in the dust quite a lot of the game. Although Devozpaz did have some good attacks on Sojin's robot. I don't know which way it's going to go, so it's going to have to go to the judges for this one. And the judges have come to their decision. And it looks like the Australians have a representative in the Foreigners final. Sojin goes through. Taking out Stelios was a major part in that victory. Both Sojin and Devozpaz did some serious damage on Phantom Phoenix, but Sojin's destruction of Stelios is enough to put the robot through to the final. Well done to Sojin, bad luck to the other robots. Let's move on to our next competition, which is King of the Hill. Now we have 4 more robots in for this battle. We have Docs Ahoy, the Nub Marine, Lasers and Everything, and the champion of the YouTube Banter Wars at this present time, Crumpet King, who is going to the King of the Hill final. Let's not waste any more time. To the Hill Arena, 3, 2, 1, off they go. So we've got Lasers and Everything, Docs Ahoy, Crumpet King and Nub Marine. Crumpet King was the champion from the Series 1 YouTube battle. And it comes in against Nub Marine and knocks Nub Marine over. Now Nub Marine does have a stream mech. I'm not sure if it's going to work on the edge of a hill. But Crumpet King comes on the side of Nub Marine. Under pressure from Docs Ahoy as well. But Crumpet King knocks the robot over. And I don't think it's going to be able to self-right. It's trying to. but I think it's on a bad position on that hill. It's not a great place to be self-righting from. The other three are coming together in the middle, but Submarine can't seem to self-right. It has been able to self-right in the past, but not here at this present moment in time, which looks bad. It's being counted out, and I think the Submarine is out of it. It's between Crumpet King, lasers and everything, and Ducks Ahoy. Crumpet King was picking up some points there, stood on top of the hill. It doesn't look like much of a robot, but it did come out very well after Series 1 in the Banter Wars YouTube special, where it came out with a victory over Yaus, Steezus, and I believe Phantom Phoenix, who we saw previously. Now it's between Crumpet King and Laser Everything on the top. I think Ducks Ahoy is stuck on the edge in the same place where Submarine got stuck. Ducks Ahoy is now being counted out. Can it get off this position? Meanwhile, Laser and Everything and Crumpet King fight it out. Laser King, Laser and Everything is picking up points in the centre. Ducks Ahoy seems to be free now, so good for Ducks Ahoy. Back into the fight. Crumpet King runs away to retaliate. To prepare to retaliate anyway. There goes Laser and Everything. Laser and Everything has been on top, I think, for the longest amount of time so far. So this could go for points, because I don't see any of these really posing much of a threat on each other. Lasers and Everything so far shown to have the best pushing power, but part of the weaponry at the front has come off, which are long laser-like poking objects. Ducks Ahoy can flip opponents, but can't seem to get onto Crumpet King, and Lasers and Everything is invertible. So it's going to be a case, I think, of push and pull and see who can survive the longest on the top of the hill. Now Ducks Ahoy getting underneath the Lasers and Everything robot, but unable to flip. Lasers and Everything comes back into it. I think it's almost over. Lasers and Everything, Crumpet King and Ducks Ahoy, a stalemate. We're going to have to go to the judges to see who was on top for the longest, but the Submarine unfortunately didn't last long. It can self-right, but it was put in a position on the edge of a hill where it couldn't quite self-right. Ducks Ahoy there was immobile for a short period, and that might count against Ducks Ahoy. So I think this could be between Lasers and Everything and Crumpet King. It'll be interesting to see which way it goes. I think it's going to go down to who was on there the longest, and we have a result. We have a result in for who was on the hill the longest. And the result is Lasers and Everything was on top of the hill for the longest period of time, so it's Lasers and Everything who goes through to the King of the Hill final in the last episode of Banter Wars 1.5. Congratulations to Laser and Everything. Crumpet King came close, but it did not quite stay on top of the hill for long enough. So we'll see Lasers and Everything again soon, but now we have to rush on to the weapons match. Previously we've had the flippers, we've had the spinners, and finally we have the axes. Big axe blades on these big robots with big ambition. We have Rusty Pie Lover with the Fireman's Axe, Vangthor with the stabby, pokey axe weapon, Next Quest Please with the double jointed Miner's Pickaxe, and Viddy HD with the upside down footballer kicking axe. Rather unusual design, completely different to the others. Let's see how well it does. To the combat arena, 3, 2, 1, off they go. 4 axe-wielding monsters, and Vangthor is straight in on Viddy HD, coming down with that small but deadly axe. And now it takes off the weapon of Viddy HD. It comes into contact with the base of what holds that weapon up, and it's come straight off. This is a deadly weapon on Vangthor, small, but it's quick and it penetrates with ease. And Viddy HD is already looking like it could be very much out of this. The other two are going after each other, not doing too much, but Viddy HD is out of it. Vangthor's weapon does its damage, and then the other two chop off Vangthor's weapon. It didn't last long, it did its damage, but look at that sandwich between the pickaxe and the fireman's axe of the other two robots. And Vangthor itself now looks in danger if the other two can get their weapons in, which Next Quest Please is trying to do. And Rusty Pie Lover with the fireman's axe comes in on the side of Next Quest Please now. Although it's lost its weapon. I don't know how that's happened, but Rusty Pie Lover's weapon has come off. It might be the saw blades on the side, the added protection on Next Quest Please, that have taken off the weapon of Rusty Pie Lover. It was attacking the sides, and now Vangthor is underneath Rusty Pie Lover. Vangthor comes back in strong without the weapon even. It is quick, it is nippy, it can get underneath Rusty Pie Lover. Next Quest Please needs to bring that weapon into action if it's to beat Vangthor here, because so far, even without the weapon, Vangthor's on top, but now it could be tipped over if Rusty Pie Lover just moved forward a little bit. Next Quest Please are being left out of the action by the two weaponless robots, but Rusty Pie Lover can't seem to turn Vangthor over, and it comes back down in its wheels. Next Quest Please really does need to bring that weapon in. It's a very impressive weapon on Next Quest Please, but it doesn't seem to be coming into action. It's not firing the weapon. I don't know why. It was firing earlier. Vangfor and Rusty Pie Lover, they have been impressive even without their weaponry. But I'd say Vangfor is on top, so Next Quest Please needs to do something here to come back into this tie. It keeps coming away. It seems to be between Vangfor and Rusty Pie Lover. The game is over. And I've got to say, what an impressive start from Vangfor. But that part where the weapon was cut off, there's VDHD going out. But this part here, bang! Off goes the Vangfor weapon. What a hit that was. But it came back strong. Next Quest Please did a bit of damage, but then its weapon seemed to stop working properly, and Rusty Pie Lover lost its weapon, got put under pressure by Vangfor, then Rusty Pie Lover returned the favour. I think Vangfor's come out on top of this one even without the weapon, but we'll have to leave that to the judges. They have come to me with a decision. Even though Rusty Pie Lover and Vangfor both lost their weaponry, they were both aggressive, controlled, but because Vangfor knocked out VDHD at the start of the match with such impressive skill, the judges have no choice but to put Vangfor through to the weapons match final. An incredibly impressive performance even without the weaponry. Congratulations to Vangfor. A pity for the rest, especially VDHD. We didn't really get to see much of that unusual axe weapon. Maybe we'll see it again in the future, but we'll be seeing Vangfor again in the weapons match final. Who's next? I'll tell you who's next. We've got the Sumo and 4 more robots entering to see if they can book their place in the final. I have to say, before I start going for the robots, Wastel was in the previous Sumo episode. That was a mix-up on my part, and I can't really go over this again because I'm going on holiday. So Wastel gets another shot at getting into the Sumo final, though I'm not sure how far it'll get. Aside from him, we've got Gaming Soy, Gamers Light, who is now known as Baldman Aaron, so you will see that new YouTube channel in the description. And finally, we have Verchix, the little purple robot, which Verchix actually made a real-life model for. Who's going to come out on top here? Who's going to be in the Sumo final? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Gamers Light comes straight in on Gamers Soy and pushes, Gamers Soy straight onto the grill, and Wastel's turned over. I don't know how that's happened, but Wastel's already out. That's the second chance gone within seconds. Gamers Soy put under an immense push from Gamers Light or Baldman Aaron straight onto the grill. I'm not sure if he can get back off. Gamers Light then and combines with Verchix to tip Wastel over, and Gamers Light with ease pushes Wastel out, so bye-bye Wastel for that one. Gamers Light now pushes Gamers Soy, but that could be a mistake because Gamers Soy is now on the grill, and I don't think get out of there. Is stuck with Gamers Soy, and Verchix out of nowhere seems to be on top now. Verchix just has to wait while the other two can't do anything. Gamers Light is immobilised, Gaming Soy is immobilised, and Verchix has made it through here. Gamers Light so impressive throughout. Within seconds defeated both Gamers Soy and Wastel, but then it made the vital mistake of driving onto the grill. Verchix did well there to make sure that it fell onto the grill and then just had to play the waiting game. A fantastic result for Verchix, who will be in the Sumo final. Congratulations. Also congratulations to Gamers Light for a wonderful performance. Shame you couldn't make it through. And I'll remember to change a robot to represent your new channel. Pity for Wastel, whose second opportunity disappeared as quickly as the first. But now we have our lineup for Banter Wars 1.5 episode 7, the final episode. It will be a long one and it will be out in 2 weeks time once I'm back from holiday, so I hope you tune in second Friday after this one, 6 PM GMT or sometime around then, to see who is the champion of each of these contests in Banter Wars 1.5. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Banter Wars in the future, remember to leave a like, comment, share this video and subscribe to the Heap Games channel. Much more content to come, especially with the upcoming release of Robot Arena 3 on the 26th of this month. So, well, yesterday, assuming this video goes up in time. If you want to play Robot Arena 3 with me or anyone else, go buy it now, it's on Steam. I'm sure it's going to be a brilliant game, and we'll have more Banter Wars on that game in the future, I'm sure. Probably Series 3, if that ever happens. Remember, if you enjoyed, please, please, please like, comment, subscribe, and most definitely share. Another thanks for Doodle for 3 more pieces of artwork. we have the champion Crumpet King, Maria the German, and Golden Dragon Gaming this week. If you have artwork, please remember to send it in. If you're interested in creating animations or artwork for the new Banter Wars Series 2, please get in contact. I could do with some new stuff right now. I'll see you after my holiday, everyone. Have a good one. See you next time.